But murderers get away with murder after a successful coup d'etat.
These events that occurred on Maidan, that started in the end of November and ended on February 21-22, 2014, they were mostly predetermined as elements of external management, which ended on murder.
But murderers get away with murder after a successful coup d'etat.
These events that occurred on Maidan, that started in the end of November and ended on February 21-22, 2014, they were mostly predetermined as elements of external management, which were then actually implemented by Washington in Ukraine. First, non-governmental funds, organizations, and government officials, represented by Mrs. Newland, then by Vice President Biden, and by many others, openly supported the escalation of violence, which resulted in the overthrow of power. The most interesting thing is that the armed actions, they really took place, and there were signs of a crime in these actions. These were serious crimes. But when that happened, by the time they ended in February 21-22, the government had already granted amnesty. So a law was passed that there would not be prosecution of people who participated in the protests. And according to this law, all participants were exonerated, including those who committed crimes. Moreover, in Article 9 of this law, it is forbidden to collect personal data, meaning those who later came to power. So they established the ground in advance. So those who performed any criminal activity at that time couldn't be prosecuted. We understand that the seizure of power happened by force of arms, but no one ever took, nor will ever take, the responsibility for that. Legislative solution was adopted in this regard. I gave you the example of Article 9 of the Law on Amnesty of February 21st, 2014, for a reason where it is forbidden to collect personal data and to record any actions that were related to those who protested. So to those people who could participate or organize what you call today using weapons,
nationalist groups, they burned your villa down.
Basically, no. It was in February 2014, just in the heat of the events on Maidan.
Yeah, but who burned it down?
These were national radicals, yes. The fact is that over the years, the investigation pretended that the case was investigated, but they couldn't identify the perpetrators.
So, no justice.
There is no justice in this matter, and in general, and probably there is no point in expecting it, because this is not the only event that affected me or my family. Because in 2014 and 2015, there were attempts to occupy my office.
Піти разом з нами, взяти шини, там візьмемо їх 5-10, запалимо, як це було на Майдані. Далі проведемо віче і підемо мочити покидька Медведчука, якого штаб тут неподалеку зараз розташувався.
And several times, my office was set on fire. This is all because of disagreement with my position, which I state publicly and openly, and which neither the government nor the national radicals like. By the way, the last attempt of setting my office on fire was several months ago, in September 2018.